I'm trying out a new lighting situation, and actually, okay, I'm not mad about it. It feels like a little bit clearer. I don't know how it looks on your end anyway. Happy Wednesday. It's hump day, and I think it's been a couple weeks since I've done a live. Pink Sparkle's already wanting to make a bet that I'm going to use the Road Glazing Milk. Pink Sparkle, are you trying to make the most obvious bet in the world? Like, do you really want credit for that? What a crazy notion. Yes, I'm absolutely going to be using it. I mean, I'm going to be using it like every time you see me. So just like strap in and get ready. I actually already put it on. Wow, this lighting is a lot brighter, right? Do you feel like you can see me better, or are you like, I don't really care and I don't notice Cate? Hi everyone. Let's say some hellos. Chase is here, of course, being an amazing moderator. Thank you so much to Chase. Okay, so today I decided I would just do my go-to makeup look right now, which basically just equates to what I can't stop grabbing, what I know looks gorgeous no matter what, just no fail products. And yeah, I've kind of been gravitating toward this specific blush that, like, I'm so in love with that I'm filled with rage. So I'm going to be using the Persona blush stick in the shade Bloom. And everything that I'm going to be using today in this live stream, it's all linked down below in the description box. I always like to tell people those are affiliate links, which just means that if you shop through my links, I get a small commission for recommending whatever I recommended to you. So I think anyone in advance who shops through my links, it literally helps keep my channel going. And other things you can do, you can like this, you can subscribe to me. If you want to donate to my channel, you can donate through the super chat button. Sorry, I'm like out of breath. What's going on? You can donate through the super chat button here. You can also donate through PayPal or Venmo, which I've included in the description box. And just literally by being here and watching this, you're supporting my channel. So thank you so much to everyone who's here, and let's have some fun, shall we? Damn it, Janet. I feel like maybe you don't need to see all that hanging there, just a part of it. Okay. So what else can I tell you I'm using? I'm going to be using Persona. I'm using Ami Collet. I'm going to be using Tower 28, e.l.f., Say, MAC, Benefit, Ilia, all the goods. All right. So let me just jump in. I'm not going to put, well, am I going to put more Road Glazing Milk on? Yes, I am. I put some on after I took a shower like an hour ago, but I'm just going to put a little bit more because why the hell not? I do feel like you can see my skin and my just everything a lot better with this lighting. Quincy, I'm staying up. What? I'm staying awake for 3 a.m. for what? Okay. I'm glad y'all are here, but if you're going off of like 3 hours of work or 3 hours of sleep or something, I need you to like go to bed. We need you rested. Okay, so Road Glazing Milk. I also applied this all over my chest already with the Fenty body sauce over it. So that's what's happening there. What am I drinking? Can't forget that. The Wolfer Rosé, the Wolfer Dry Rosé Cider. Ayana, this necklace is so pretty. Thank you so much. I actually featured this in my favorites and fails video. This is an Ana Luisa necklace, and it is my new favorite necklace, and I will be wearing it literally at all times. Okay. So let's do this. Shaking up the okay, I ran out of my Tower 28 foundation. I can't remember the last time I've run out of a foundation. You know you love a foundation when you just like hit the bottom. I think I end up probably throwing most foundations out before I hit the bottom, just because I never make it to the bottom. How long is the chain of the necklace? I don't know. It's this long. It's long, and I'm a big person. I'm tall. I'm broad here and here, so like this probably would go down to here on some women. But not me. I really like it because I like necklaces that are longer. I'm not a short necklace person. I feel like it cuts off the line of my neck, and I don't really love that. Okay, so alert the media, hold the phone, stop the presses. Guys, I found my replacement for the Laneige lip mask. Yes, I did. Yes, indeed you do. They're these e.l.f. products. So the e.l.f. Holy Hydration Lip Mask and the squeezy tube, the lip squeeze or whatever they're called. I'm so excited. And I'm also so excited that they're so inexpensive when the Laneige was not. So wins all around. We love that. I was really starting to lose hope. I'm not gonna lie. It's like I tried the Tatcha and I used it up and I liked it just fine, but it wasn't as good. It just wasn't. The Rhode, huge fail. The Rhode lip glaze, no. Suzanne said e.l.f. has really stepped up their game the past couple years. I didn't really use e.l.f. a lot before that, so I can't really attest to that, but I believe you. Ayana, let's get deep here. Oh, okay, let's get deep. Kate, advice on long-term relationships. I am serious. You and Randy look like a very harmonious and happy couple. Oh, thank you. Oh, just advice? Just some advice? Well, the first thing that comes to mind is that I feel like just in general, I never stop learning and growing. And I think it's important to recognize that and know that like you're probably always going to have something to work on. That's been really important for me to realize. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm like, am I failing? Is my stab at a relationship expert just dying before your very eyes? Margie Noir said drink a lot. Oh yeah, okay, that can work. That can work. You know. Separate households. Wow, well, I'm the furthest away from that we can get. So, yes, she said open communication. I can't believe I didn't think of that first. That is absolutely my number one piece of advice is communication. Communication is key, you know. Love languages, and I know that sounds so dumb, but it's not dumb. Like learning what your partner's love language is and like realizing that it can be totally different from yours, and it just kind of puts a whole new perspective on everything. I do believe in that. Margie said, okay, Margie is not into the relationship. She's like, get drunk and fuck other people. Not exactly like where I would go with my advice, but that is advice and you can take it. No, I don't mean to disparage open relationships. I know that works for some people. That ain't me, but you go Glen Coco, like you do you, boo, you know? But no, absolutely not. I would literally like just combust into flames, I think, if I were forced. I don't know why I'd be forced to do that, what situation that would be under, but yeah. Okay. So I'm kind of stunned. Is anyone else, no one else is noticing. I feel like anyone who's watched my lives, I feel like you can see me a lot clearly here. Can anyone attest? Chase, any thoughts? I just feel like the quality looks better. Huh. So I'm putting on the Glossier Stretch Concealer. Literally over here just writing Glossier today, trying to get on their PR list. Like I haven't literally sold thousands of dollars of their product since 2017 on YouTube. They will not add me to that list to save my fucking life. And I don't know why. I don't know why. Glossier, can we have a talk? Like, what the hell? Put me on the list, yo. But really. Quincy said, I've been with my man for 20 years. Had our 20 years. Our secret is we never got married, and we try not to be mad at each other at the same time. Oh, that's good advice. I'm not married either. So, I mean, I don't know if that, like, I don't really have commentary on that, but just a fact. Okay, so now I'm going to use something that I have not used very much, and it is coming up in a trying to make a video that I'm about to put up, but you get a sneak peek of it here first. I think actually I might have used it on another live, can't quite remember. This is the gel bronzer from Jones Road in the shade Light. We're gonna do 2 bronzers. We're gonna do a little bit of this, and then we're gonna do a little bit of that. We're gonna do powder and gel. So this is what the gel bronzer looks like. And it's very, very sheer. It's very sheer. I know it looks really pigmented, but it's a beautiful formula. Chase wants this so bad. Look at this blending out. Like, what the hell's even going on? What? Oh, Renee said the quality is, oh, good, good. A quality. I can't read today. A+ quality. Thank you so much. Okay, so look at how stunning that is. And I really do feel like this lighting and this setup is kind of letting you see how product goes on the skin even clearer, which is really important to me because that's literally what we're here to do, isn't it? Melissa said Jones Road Dusty Rose Bronzer is a stunning blush. Ooh, sounds good. Sounds really good. Okay, so that's all we're gonna do for the gel, but I just really wanted you to see. I'm gonna let that simmer down now for a second, and then we're gonna powder it. Okay. What else? Did I tell you guys I went to see Barbenheimer? Megan said, do you find that the gel bronzer ever breaks down any part of your foundations? I always worry. Not with this, no. It honestly is the opposite. You just saw it. Did that look like it was breaking down any foundation, girl? No. It's incredible. I also feel like when products remove foundation and things like that, things you don't want them to do, I also feel like it can be an application issue. You know what I mean? Not all the time, but it can. Okay, so let's powder this. I'm gonna use Another pro-choice loose powder. Not me over here just waiting for some person, some brand who's pro-choice to release pressed powder. I'm like over it. Like, come on now. I know you're over listening to me talk about it, but what are you gonna do? RMS is not, what are we talking about now? Melissa said RMS has new shades. Yeah, RMS isn't pro-choice, so not using RMS over here. Also, I'm gonna be real with you, Rosemary Swift, not my favorite. I've actually heard, I can say this because I actually know a makeup artist who knows her, and she's been working in this industry in New York City for like decades. I don't have anything good to say. Sorry. She's kind of racist, like the whole George Floyd. Anyway, you can go look it up, but not a fan at all. She's not with the company anymore? Rosemary Swift? Oh. Okay, well, regardless, the brand isn't pro-choice, so either way. Yeah, she's still, that's what I was gonna say. Chase just said she's still being used in their ads. Are you sure she's not with the brand? Because I literally just saw her like using RMS and like talking the hell out of it. So that's definitely, she no longer owns it, but she's still involved. Okay. Got it. All right, so as much as I don't love a loose powder, I will say that that soft focus powder from Ilia really is so beautiful. Like, look at how it just gave me kind of like a nice blur, nice and subtle. We can still see some of the glow. Now I'm gonna go in with my Benefit Brow Pencil. Okay. Did I tell you guys I saw Barbenheimer? Did I though? Chase, did I talk about this in my last live? I really can't remember. I feel like I saw it within the last 2 weeks. But anyway, I saw Oppenheimer and Barbie, and you have to see Barbie. I don't think I talked about it. You have to see Barbie. It's so good. We laughed. I cried. Ryan Gosling, I mean, I knew that man was funny, but my God, I was like peeing in my pants. He was so funny. And anyone who's taking offense to that movie is just telling on themselves. Like, how juvenile can you be? Like, how much of a 12-year-old boy can you be? And Oppenheimer was great. It's everything you think it's going to be. It's incredible. Literally every person working in Hollywood today, if they're a man, is in that movie. I'm almost positive. It was like a treasure trove of cameos. It's long as hell. It's 3 hours. I like a parade thrown in my honor for sitting through that and then seeing Barbie after it. But they were both excellent, and I have nothing bad to say, other than Oppenheimer is too long. I'm sorry, but like, guys, no. I'm sorry that the three hour anything, I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's a play, if it's an opera, if it's a movie, no to that. Ayana said, I feel like watching Oppenheimer would bring me down though. So Oppenheimer is about the man who invented the atomic bomb. like created it. And honestly, a lot of people are like, oh, you can't see Barbie afterward because you're gonna be a shell. No, I wasn't a shell. I was like, I'm ready to like stand and laugh. Stretch it out and then sit down and laugh, because I have never seen a more serious 3 hours in my entire life. I mean, it was great. We understand why it's serious. Understood. But let's wrap that up. It was incredible. But I wasn't like, people kept on saying, are you gonna be so depressed after you see it? And like, I mean, I understand that it's a heavy topic and it's very existential and it's fascinating and it's heavy, but like, I've been destroyed after movies. Like, after I saw 12 Years a Slave, like, forget about it. Like, I remember I was actually going out afterward with someone I was seeing at the time, and I was like, I'm not in a good place. Like, this was nothing like that. So I think you're gonna be okay. I really do. I'm not trying to say I wasn't affected by the movie. I'm really not. It wasn't like I was like sad or crying or like unable to like go on with my life. All right, so let's do, I feel like I literally did the gel without thinking, but I feel like they're not fluffy enough, so hold on a second here. All right. So now we're gonna do shadow, and it's boring. It's just the eyeshadow single from MAC that is called Naked Lunch. And I just don't know what else to say. Like, this is the most flattering, like, I keep using it, and I get that it's not like thrilling, but my God, it's just so flattering. And it just smooths out my eye. Done and done. Ooh, Ayana said, I bought this eyeshadow because of you 2 weeks ago. Yes. Do you love it? So I forgot about an eyeliner. Let me see here. I'm kind of running low on my faves. I think I'm gonna do, I guess I have to do Jones Road. All right, I'll do the shade Onyx. No, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do Plum, Persona in Plum. Okay, it's not sharp. PJ, best to watch 3-hour movies at home with a pause button. Yeah. The stress that, like, I saw it in IMAX too, and I don't really do well with IMAX. I have to use my AirPods. But we saw it in, am I saying this right? 8 millimeter. I don't know film terms. I sound dumb. Someone help me, I'm drowning. Some type of millimeter with a number before it. That's just the only way to see it, and like only a few theaters in the world showed it like that, and we saw it in one of those theaters. So obviously you can tell how incredibly important that is to me by the fact that I don't even know how to explain it to you, but I know it means something to a lot of people, and that's what's important. Alexa Case, I know you like pressed powder, but I need you to try the Amicole loose powder. I tried to DM you that, but it won't let me. Huh. You should, if you're following me on Instagram, I believe you should be able to DM me. Anyway. Do I have to try it? I mean, I know, okay, but I don't need any more loose powders. I don't want, if they send it to me, yes, but I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm just not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna go out and buy that, right? I'm just not. Alexa, I'm following you on Instagram, but it said you don't allow messages from everyone. I believe I restricted my Instagram so that this is how it should work, unless I'm wrong, which I could be. If you're following me on Instagram, you have the ability to comment publicly on my posts. And yeah, the only people who can like respond to my stories are people I follow, but other than that, if you're following me, I think you should be able to. I'm sorry if you can't, and I don't know why. That's weird. Okay, this is the most blurring powder. Okay, all right, the most blurring powder ever. Wow. Mature skin friendly and dry skin friendly. Okay. Okay. She said the next powder she tries will be Make If I Die over it. Oh my god, guys, are we gonna have like a fight in the comments? Is it gonna get rowdy? What's gonna happen? Hi, Wendy. Kayla, I don't need any more powders, but I'm being sold. Yeah, no kidding. All right, all right, all right, all right. I'll put it on the list. These Persona eyeliners, I'll tell you what, Rare Beauty needs to go over to Persona and take some notes, because those gel eyeliners ain't it. And not that these are gel, they're not, but they're just really fucking good. Patty Louise, I thought if you had dry skin, you shouldn't use powder. Okay, see now this is interesting, because first I want to say thank you for that question, because it opens up a good topic. I don't believe, in fact, I'm not even going to say it that way. There are no rules when it comes to makeup. There just aren't. It's all according to you, your personal preference, your skin type, your skin texture, your body chemist, all of it. So it's not that people who have dry skin like shouldn't ever use powder. Case by case basis, try it. Just because you have dry skin doesn't mean every single part of your face is like dry and parched. You know what I mean? Like you might have combination skin, you might have to use a different product on a different area. So it's just kind of like, it's just so personal. So I try to never anymore say, I don't think I've ever said this, but like only do this, or if you have this type of skin, then you must do this. That's just not true. Yeah, Elena said I just DM'd you on Instagram and it let me. So I think that if you're a newer follower of mine, maybe that's putting up, I don't know. I'll have to take a look at it, but thank you for checking. I do have more restrictions on my Instagram than I used to, because it was just getting out of hand. People, if you give them an inch, they will take a fucking mile, and they were taking some extra miles, so. Maria del Rosario Hidalgo said, I recently got into RMS because I saw that she was an older woman. I mean, yay. That doesn't mean anything. I mean, I know what you're saying, but there are so many other, like I actually just discovered a pro-choice company today. Chase, I sent it to you and I can't remember, I think it's called Flight 70, I believe. Anyway, it's like all about makeup and I believe skincare for mature skin. I haven't looked into it very much yet. Like, there are other options besides RMS. Chase has an excellent point. Go watch Bobbi Brown and her videos. Love Bobbi Brown. And she is wildly pro-choice, like loudly. Okay. I think my eyeliner is even. Let's get into the fun stuff. Let's do some eyelash curling and some mascara, shall we? Yeah, Ayana said restrictions on social media are necessary. Our mental health thanks us. No, exactly. Exactly. Margaret said, do you use both the Rhode milk and Merit serum together, or is it one or the other? And is SPF always your last step? Okay. So let me just, I think I can talk and do this. I think I can multitask enough. So basically, when you're using something like the Merit Great Skin, which is basically just like a more beefed up hyaluronic acid serum, right? When I use the Rhode Glazing Milk, oh wow, those curl those up real good. I always go, you want to go thinnest to thickest in general skincare. So I go in with all of my hydrating serums, like the Merit Great serum, any kind of a hyaluronic acid serum right after I cleanse my face on damp skin. I'll also, if I want to cocktail some other hydrating serums, I'm using the Dew Deliverance Trinity serum right now. So I'll like put 2 hydrating serums on, let those sink in, and then go in with the Rhode Glazing Milk. The Rhode Glazing Milk is like an essence on steroids. It is like packed with all the goods. It's more than an essence, I promise you. It is like indescribable. I've had people write me. I just got a few comments and DMs today, like, you were not kidding. What is in this? This is magic. I literally had someone write me that today. I'm like, I don't fucking know, but right. It is so next level, and you want to put on any actives, like a vitamin C serum, a retinol. I think you want to put those on before you put on the the Rhode Glazing Milk, because you don't want them to you don't want the Rhode Glazing Milk to cock block your other products, because it's very substantial. Is that helpful? And then it depends on what kind of SPF you're using. I know Chase knows a lot about this too, so he can probably talk in the chat about it. Oh, he already is. Okay, great. Do I like the Dew serum? Yes, I do. But you know what I like even better, almost in a maniacal way than that serum? This damn Dew moisturizer. This is insane. This is the next thing I'm gonna not stop talking about. That is literally like the Rhode Glazing Milk in a moisturizer form. It's juicy as hell. Oh my god, it is so plumping. I'm telling you, the winning combo for me right now is the Rhode Glazing Milk topped with the Dew face moisturizer. Patty Louise said that Merit, they can't get Merit in the UK. If you have any influence with Merit, please ask them. Okay, will do. Will do. If I can, I will. You know it. Girly Girl said that's the best moisturizer, right? Sorry, I'm screaming. Right? So I'm using the Merit, sorry, I'm doing a terrible job of telling you what products I'm using, aren't I? I'm using the Merit Clean Lash mascara. How about a bold lip tonight, Ayana said. I don't know. I kind of already chose what I'm gonna do. Maybe. I'll think about it. Megan said, have you tried any of the other Rhode skincare? So Rhode was kind enough to actually send me their entire line, which was bananas, and yes, I died. I'm always grateful to get PR, always grateful. But when you get it from like a company that you're just like dying about, man, that hits, you know? I love everything. I think this is what Chase is saying as well. I love everything except for the lip glaze. I do not recommend the lip glaze. I just really didn't like it. But that glazing milk is like insane, and I've been using their serum as well, and I like that. I would just say stay away from the lip glaze. But I'm sure there are people who disagree with me on that. So I do have a code with Dew, and it's in the description box. Yep, everything is down there. All my promo codes, and let me tell you, I have some bomb-ass promo codes. I've got promo codes with Dew, Necessaire, Jordan Samuel Skin, Versed, Bright Sellers for wine. I mean, like, I got hooked up. Salt. Ayana, do y'all think, and just like that got a little better than the last couple episodes, or should I say less horrible? Guys, the bar is so fucking low for that show. I can't talk about it in normal terms. I'm sorry. Like, the bar is in the ground. We would have to like dig, and we would just be like sweating, just like we tromp through the Amazon, just like digging all night long to find the bar for and just like that. Because that's how fucking bad it is. And yes, Samantha videos are coming. Let me tell you, when we have our work cut out for us, okay? We, meaning me and my boyfriend Randy, who helps me write them. The Samantha videos. Oh my God. But one is coming. It's coming. Roycroft girl, you got me into Versed. Oh, I love Versed. I'm so glad you love it. Hi, Janet. Oh, PJ said the Merit says they shipped to the UK. I actually don't know, to be honest with you. But that's great news if they do. I will say I love this mascara, but it does kind of like, I love it because it retains your curl so well, but you do kind of have to like work a little quickly, which I forgot. But look at how beautiful that lash is. Finland said, hi, what are your top 3 foundations right now? Thank you for using the word foundation. We love that. Well, I actually wanted to tell you guys, on top of like, you can always go to my description boxes, you know, if there's something that you see that you like, you want to try and you want to purchase it through my link. I also just posted on my community tab, which is literally on my YouTube page. If you go to Cate the Great Beauty YouTube page and you go to community, I post all sorts of stuff on there. And there's this great site called Shop My, and I literally have linked all of my Holy Grail products, like almost all of them. It's all in one place, and you just scroll through. So definitely check that out. I'll try to kind of like update that and keep it really refreshed. But yeah, today I just linked like all of my Holy Grail skincare and makeup on that, so check that out. Kayla, this is her first live. Chase is the most helpful. Okay, let me use my Pro Choice dupe for the Laneige. Can you tell I'm just like so excited that I found this? Talk about a long haul. Okay, so lashes are done. Actually, you know what? Let me do my lower lashes as well. Margaret, gotta run, Kate. Thanks for allowing me to space out for my stressful day and laugh with you. Oh my gosh, thanks for joining. Thank you, Margaret. What a sweet. Have a good night. Bye. Okay, so just gonna go in with the Merit Clean Lash on the bottom lashes. Janet, how is the Sephora UK shop? How do the Sephora UK shops compare to the US, Canada regarding brand options? Oh, I guess I can't answer that, can I? I guess that's for somebody else. Ayana, living in Europe can be torturous when your favorite content creators are American. We can get like 1/3 of the products. Oh, I know. I'm sorry. That just. Jamie K. Oh my God, Jamie. You know what I just used? Jamie K. She's not the only reason I bought this, because I will tell you, I've had a lot of people tell me to buy these e.l.f. lip products, but she was like the final nail in the coffin where I was like, okay, Jamie, I hear you. And I marched my ass to that chaotic Sephora that I hate on 86th and Lex. It's a nightmare. And I fucking got those products. Yes, thank you, Jamie K, for being the final nail. The lower lashes kind of amp it up, don't you think? Pink Sparkle, speaking of lips, have you bought the Dr. Dennis Gross lip mask yet? No, but I will. Chase works for Ulta, so he knows. Oh, does he know? All right, I have a little bit of mascara to clean up, but I did a pretty okay job. Kind of going for like a low-key Twiggy situation. Okay, let's bronze it up. Let's get in there with this, guys, this powder bronzer. I feel like not enough people are talking about it. This to me is literally as good as the Charlotte Tilbury powder bronzer, and that was my favorite bronzer literally of all time. But you know, it's okay because I have this. Let me just grab a bronzer brush. Nancy said best bronzer ever. Yes. Thank you, Janet. Loving my hair. Thank you. It is. I am too. I feel like myself again. This is kind of my go-to pixie cut. I am cooler. I feel sexier. I just can't tell you how much this haircut has made a difference in how I feel. And we all know it's all about how you feel, right? And let me tell you, when you're a person who's filming yourself as much as I am, you want to be feeling okay. You want to be feeling good. Okay, so now we're like just kind of roasting the face. Look at that. Like, look at, I always say this gives me like a really nice blur, this powder. Thanks, Nancy. And I always make sure to like, I'm not really doing my whole forehead. I'm focusing it here and here. But I like to, you know, when I brush it so that it's all nice and blended together. Like if you just stay here, that's how you get a stripe. You know what I mean? No, you want to like really blow it out and blend it out. This brush is a wonderful brush that is from a brand that has not come out as vocally pro-choice, and I'm sad, but it's from Refer. Just kind of waiting on that. Hope it happens. What do you think of the bronze? You think it looks like nice and even with the body sauce? I'm gonna put a little bit more. I want a little bit on my nose. I love that. I love just putting a little bit right there on the bridge. I know I do need a refill. I do. Okay, so damn that bronzer, I'm telling you. And I feel like, did I see some influencers, which is totally fine. Everyone has their, excuse me, their preference. But I don't understand not liking this. Unless you couldn't find your shade, and then I understand that. Okay. Okay, so let's do blush next. Janet G, I'm really baffled as to why certain brands that I would expect to be vocally pro-choice are not, like Charlotte Tilbury, for example. Ugh, yes. Same. The simplest answer is same. I'm baffled as well. Fear is a really powerful thing, and capitalism is a really powerful thing, and people are not willing to sacrifice in order to let the people who are mostly women, the people that they sell their products to let those women know that they support them and they believe that they deserve to have this human right. So when you see a company being silent, you need to remember that was a choice. That's a choice. And a lot of people are like, oh, well, they, you know, I have people write me, oh, well, this brand talked about BLM and they talked about pride. So surely they must be pro-choice. Like, I get those comments, and it's like, no, baby, that is not how that. In fact, that makes me even angrier. And I'm being serious. That makes me angrier when a brand is all about all the human rights but won't say shit about abortion. Judging, angry, mad. Okay, moving on to something lighter, and a brand that has spoken out is Persona, and we love Persona. I feel like this is such an under-talked about brand. I really do. This is the shade Bloom. It is my current, I'm going to say it, my current favorite blush shade. Chase. Look at that. Look at that blush. And I really want this to be a movement. We need more people like, and I know you guys are like my core, you're here, you watch my lives, I appreciate you. Please share the list with people you know would appreciate it. Please explain it to them. Please educate people. Please, when you go to Sephora and you talk to a person at Sephora and you're asking them questions, say, oh, I'm actually using this pro-choice list. Do you know about this? Do it. Because that's how movement starts, and movements start and take shape and take off. And we need this to be more of a movement, because no one is thinking about this, and it feels like a lot of people don't care. Brands, normal people, influencers, everyone. Everyone. I can't get over, look at this shade. Do you understand? I believe in this shade. I know, Lady Gaga. It's like, what's going on? Like, she is so incredibly outspoken about abortion rights, and her brand, I mean, people have written them. I've written them. What is going on? Wow, Pink Sparkle said, whew, I got so much shade when I tried to educate people on house labs. Wait, no, tell me what you mean by that. What do you mean? How did you get shade? Lunar Beauty, Carrie Thompson said Lunar Beauty is dropping a loose powder. They're not pro-choice. Oh, sorry. That's Manny MUA's brand, right? They're not pro-choice. So if you guys have questions about all of this, I really encourage you to go to my Instagram. I cannot express this enough. I have a little circle on Instagram called Pro-Choice. It's basically a highlight, and it shows you weeks of information on how I've curated this list, what's gone into it, why some brands aren't vocal but their brand owners are, what that means. It's all on Instagram, all of it. So please definitely go check it out. Pink Sparkle, I was told I was rude and uneducated. For what? If all you said was that House Labs is not pro-choice, you're not rude or uneducated. That's a fact. They're not. Tell those people, come over here, bring them over here. I'll tell them what's up. Well, doesn't even make sense. What? Uneducated and rude. They're uneducated. What's even happening? I'm surprised about Manny MUA. I'm not. No. I'm gonna be honest, guys, like doing this every day, and I don't expect anyone to know this because how could you? I am not surprised by any, I mean, I could literally like just stand here for hours and talk about everyone I'm surprised by. Literally almost everyone. So I guess I have to say I'm not surprised anymore, is what I have to say. Oh, Fierce over 50, thank you. Okay, so now I do like to go in now. This is like my new thing that I added into my, if I have time and my mascara is dried down, I go in, it really has to be dried down though. Go in and just do like an extra little light clamp. I'm telling you, your lashes will last forever and a day. Carrie Thompson, I want to try some Road Glazing Milk. I'm not done with the makeup, by the way. I'm just taking a break. I want to try the Road Glazing Milk. I'm surprised I'm interested because a super dewy situation is not friendly to my old bitty texture. Okay, Carrie, now listen here. I understand that our skin gets drier as we get older, and I understand that some people have dry skin, but I think there's this like misconception that like if you have dry skin and you're aging, you shouldn't use hydrating dewy products. And that is just like not the case. You need to be using all of them. Like you need to like glaze yourself like a ham at night. Okay, I mean, you don't need to, but yeah. So because I had someone write me, I think Chase, you knew about this too, because I had told you, I had someone write me and they were like, I can't remember what product it was. It was a skincare product. It was like the Merit Great Skin, and they were like, I'm older and I have dry skin, and like I can't use products like hydrating products like this, and I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean? That's absolutely what you should be using. Like, you can, your makeup, if you want to do a matte makeup look, cool, but like the dewy hydration is about like keeping your skin supple and stuff. Sorry, I'm looking at all the comments now, so I'm distracted. Melissa, thank you, Melissa Forbes. Oh, I love your fierceness. It's needed, and are the one who's actually sacrificed standing by your beliefs. My daughters now follow. Oh, that's so nice. Thank you. That just gave me a chill. Thank you. This is how things can shift. Thank you. Angie English, what I don't get is why an owner is pro-choice but their brand isn't. So I did a reel all about that explains it in depth on Instagram. So I would just tell you to go over to Instagram, because I talk about specific brand owners. I give examples of it. But to answer your question, no one's going to help you understand, because there's nothing to understand. It doesn't make any sense. It just is, and it's fucking disappointing. Okay, so let's keep going. We're almost done. This blush is insane. Like, it is truly insane. Okay, so now for lips. I know. Someone asked me to do a bold lip. I'm gonna stick with this, but next time maybe. This is the Tower 28 Juice Balm. Elena, thank you. Carrie Thompson, I pretty much only use, don't know how to pronounce that first one, Experiment and La Roche-Posay. Experiment is the only, that's the only brand out of those that's pro-choice, and I've been meaning to try Experiment. Like, they're on the top of my list. I want to try their Super Satty Serum. Makeup by Mario is not pro-choice. When I say they're not pro-choice, I mean they're silent. A lot of people get confused. They're like, oh my God, they're pro-life. And it's like, no company is going to come out and be like, fuck women and fuck their rights, okay? It's about silence or vocalness, period. Like, it's just, that's it. There are no like pro-life brands. Does that make sense? Sorry, I hate when people say that. No, that means that. Okay, so this is the Ami Collet lip oil in the shade Bliss. And it's like just a really sheer baby pink. Oh God, I just love it. I just love it. And we don't really need glow because we kind of have it, but we're gonna do it because duh. I'm gonna go in last thing with the e.l.f. Halo Glow. Cannot go wrong. Ugh. That is just so satisfying. I cannot handle it. She said it's a quartz glow night for me. Yes, the Say Glow Sculpt. I've got to get back into those because I love those so much. Damn. Yes, if you guys are here, please thumbs this up. And I need to not forget to rub this into my décolleté as well. And all the creves and the claves. Should we hit the shoulder? Let's hit the shoulders. What? Stop it. Ugh. Other shoulder. Other shoulder. Yes. Yes. I'm telling you what. It's so good. It's so good. Okay, guys, so let me just make sure. Sexy times. That everything is nice and blended. That we don't look sweaty. We want to look dewy. We don't want to look sweaty. Not that there's anything wrong with sweat. We're not sweat shaming around here, around these parts. Seeking Brittany, oh my goodness, thank you. Okay. Take it in. Do I need a little bit more blush? I know you think I don't, but I do. And so I'm going to. And I don't care what you say to me about it. I know, it's making me angry too, Melissa. Angry. Janet, loved your getaway vlog. Thank you. If you guys want like a really serene, fabulous little snippet of something to watch with some wine and some cheese and feel like you're like being sort of just taken away on vacation, watch my vacation vlog because it's pretty damn nice. Okay, wait. You're like, okay, at this point, Kate, we can't tell. Just calm down with the blush. It's so pretty. Yes, you could also use this on your lips as well because it is a multi-stick. Okay, guys, so that's the finished look. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you, Patty. This is such a good group, but what's new? I just really feel like that happens every single time I do a live. We are small but mighty. Again, everything that I used tonight is linked down below in the description box. And let me just double check. Oof, I don't want to hastily say goodbye. 1 second. Okay, yes, I took care of everything I want to take care of. Thank you so much. Please give us a thumbs up. Please subscribe. You guys are the best. I have absolutely run out of my drink and I absolutely need another one, so I'm gonna go. But I will see you guys next time. And my aim is to do these once a week. I was on vacation last week, so I couldn't. But I will. You guys have a good night. I adore you, and I'll see you next time.